my fellow knights, and welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we are trying out a blue-white enchantment list, focusing on our win con being Hallowed Haunting. This is an old fan favorite. You guys like it, I like it, so we figured why not revisit it. This time, we're seeing a lot of Selesyna, so wewe're trying out Azorius this time. Reason being is pretty much just something a little different. That's all. There was no way to really go big with the Selesyna version. Really, you want to stay low to the ground, stay aggressive. And it doesn't facilitate Hallowed Haunting as much as a centerpiece, as more as just kind of a secondary. And so switching over to Azorius, I think gives us that ability, that sticking power to be able to play Hallowed Haunting later in the game and still have things to do. So blue gives us a couple of things. We have access to Tameshi that allows us to return enchantments from our graveyard to get that resilience going and pseudo card advantage. We have Memory Deluge to just straight up draw us cards. And then finally, we have a sneaky Curse of Surveillance. It is an aura, which is important, which means we can go grab it with Invasion of Theros. Only running one of, we're not running a bunch of creatures, and honestly, to flip it, I feel like might be a win more. And so we're only running one to be able to find our Heliod to get something back from the graveyard, presumably our Hallowed Haunting. And so another bit of pseudo card advantage by pulling things from our graveyard back into our hand. But Surveillance does give us, hey, draw a card every turn. It is an aura, so it does, like I said, we can search it, but it also allows us to trigger Hallowed Haunting. And it's something we can get back with Tameshi if we are so inclined. Blue also gave us an additional 2-mana removal spell, pseudo removal, in the form of Stasis Field, which turns the creature to a 0/2 and removes all its abilities. I like this. It gets stopped shouldered. It stops all kinds of shenanigans like that. Creatures can just sit in the board and affect us, right? So I think there's some potency to that, and of course it allows us to negate the aggressive list. It's also a good way to negate things like the resilience factor of, like, for example, Atraxa or Phoenix, right? The things, or even Squee, things that can keep coming back from the graveyard. All of our removal essentially exiles it or changes it so they don't get access to that. Another bit of kind of a win, not really win more, but just something to get us to the late game is Meticulous Excavation, right? I was just going through enchantments, saw it, I figured why not try it out? It's a little expensive, but what it does is for 3 mana, for 2 and a white, we're able to return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. If it is unearthed, we're not worried about that. We can only do it at sorcery speed. But later in the game, when we have something like 6, 7, maybe even 8 mana, right, we're able to bounce something like maybe our Spirited Companion or a Circle of Confinement, or any permanent. So we can even bounce like Invasion, right? And then replay them to trigger our Hallowed Haunting. Push comes to shove, we can even replay a Hallowed Haunting. If we have like 2 in play, we can pull 1, play it, and get that trigger. So I think that gives us a little bit of resilience, right? And so something to kind of go the distance. Yes, and the cool thing is too, right, is if we do something like Stasis Field, we pull it off, their creature becomes whatever their creature becomes, but then we play Stasis Field again, get our trigger off of Hallowed Haunting. I was trying to find ways to find additional card draw. I wasn't very impressed with all the other ways. A lot of them were sagas that were a little slow. So really our main way of doing that is Companion. Farmhand, I don't think is really necessary in this list. It would probably go maybe in like the Stasis Field slot. Because there's a lot of aggression, we're also running a full contingent of 4 circles, right? And 1 temporary lockdown because, hey, Selesyna is a thing, and this is a good thing against that list. It hits most of their important cards with the exclusion of Calyx, right? But it does hit their Machiko, it hits their Weavers, it hits their Naturalist, and their Spirits, right? All the Kami. So I think it's an interesting list. Excited to see how it plays out. We did start off with the Selesyna, and I just wasn't impressed with things like Heliod and whatnot. It just didn't facilitate the Hallowed Haunting game plan, even though we did have a bunch of enchantment creatures. I think this list is a lot more clean, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Shout out for this video does go to Danny Fike. Danny, thank you so much for suggesting Hallowed Haunting. I really appreciate you, and that's why we're running the list, man, because of you. So this shout out is for you, and I really hope you like this Azorius enchantment list. Okay, we're missing our second white, but we have pieces of interaction to get us there. 3 lands on the play. I think we're gonna keep this. Go grab another removal spell with Invasion. Hopefully we're in a position where we can mono black. Okay. And missing second white, not great. Would have liked one of these to potentially be a doggo, but we will take it. Excellent. We like that. We like that. Let's circle so we take no damage, because obviously they're going to play a Shieldred. So I think doing whatever we can to keep our life total up as high as possible is important, so we don't have to fight a Shieldred right away. Don't want to miss our land drops. So let's go here. And I think we just grab Ossification. Oh man, how greedy do I want to be? We're 1 mana away. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it. We still need our land drop. That was greedy. I'm not gonna lie, that was greedy. But, I mean, we draw an untapped land off the top. We have a good chance to start running away with the game, right? We don't have to worry about Invoke Despair to get their guy back. We have the Ossification. So if we didn't have the Ossification, right, to deal with a threat, then I 100% would have gotten Ossification. But the fact that we did... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So... There's no good way to do this, so once again, let's keep our life total up, and we'll Existence her. Because now we have some options. If we draw land next turn, we can play Haunting plus Ossification. We did not, unfortunately. So, again. And I wonder if I'm wrong. Maybe we should have taken the time off to Surveil. Taken the 5? They're gonna run out of threats, right?
Embrace metal. All becomes the downtrodden rise together.
They add more to... Yep, that's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, I had to be... Alright, alright. We're not doing too bad here, guys. We're not doing too bad. Alright, so we're out of threats. That is an issue, right? And Obliterator is very scary against us. I'm okay with that. Alright, we have weathered the storm. We have weathered the storm, my friends. Can we do it? Can we do it against one of the oogly booglies in the format? Target any number of players other than that player. At the beginning of an enchanted player's upkeep, any number of target players other than that player each draw a card. Okay, so let's go this way. Just wanted to make sure. Haven't used this one in a while, so... I mean, corruption is still on the table, right? Yes! Oh, that felt good. That felt really good. Okay. All right. All right. No, wait. We can't play Ossification. And we're drawn to draw. Ooh. Man, that's tough. That is tough. We have, like, kind of everything we're looking for. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I hope I don't regret it. Mono white. Alright, there's another removal spell. Okay, okay. So, we get a land. We're feeling okay. Alright. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We also do have a takedown. Takedown would be nice. Smart, smart. There's the basic. We like that. I think we need to worry about our life total. So I'm going to play this so we can play the seal. I think our life total is relevant. And then I think we're going to go Hallowed Haunting, take a hit here. But next turn we can make some blockers. Alright, we're going to take some damage here. We're going to take some damage. Scry to the top. Don't like that. Alright. So we could play 2 spells next turn. We have our basic. We didn't kill anything, so they may still get something back for free. Let's see. They do. Alright. Alright, it gets rid of non-land permanent. Okay, so we're in a bit of a pickle here. That helps. That helps. Because I kind of want to get rid of that. Kind of want to get rid of that. And let's draw first, I guess. Push comes to shove, we have Tameshi. Okay. Alright, that's gonna flip. We're gonna exile that. So I think we just chump block here. I think we chump block now that we have Tameshi. Okay. Ah, touch. Nice. Nice. Well, this is tough. This is a tough one. No attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really like to surveil them, but we can't afford it here. So I think we Tameshi plus. So let's go here. Ossification here. Eating Calyx. And then unfortunately play Tameshi. And no attacks. We have a chump block. We can get that back for a land. Okay, okay. That's not... And then we can card draw and make another dude. Yeah, alright. We just chump here. Ooh, man. It's gonna be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do both here. Play a land. Go here, and it still gives us our white. Okay, okay. Ossification. Here. Make another dude. Eat this. We're 1 enchantment away. No attacks. We're gonna draw a card. Another enchantment to get rid of Visitor. I think... Oh, no, they drew one. They just get their Hallowed Haunting back. Yep. Oh, wait. Is it permanent? No, it's creature. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Oh, we got this. We got this. All right. Whenever one or more non-permanents return to your hand, draw a card. This ability triggers on return a land you control to its owner's hand. No! Oh, opponent! We were gonna get to do the thing! Oh! Fizzle sticks. Alright, I think this is reasonable. Opponent's going first. We can go Basilica into Coast Companion. Hold off on Tameshi for as long as possible. I think that works pretty well for us. Alright, mono blue. Not thrilled about that. Not thrilled about the mono blue. But you know how it goes. We'll just play out our cards and see what happens. We either get there or we don't. Pitching negate is interesting. Yep. Play our other tap land. Because we're going to want to have as much mana as possible. 2 removal spells isn't bad. Of course, they are at sorcery speed, so we're not going to be able to double. Okay, we have a chump blocker. So we like that. I like that quite a bit. Don't think we play Tameshi. I don't see quite the value in it. I guess we can... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to play it. Just because I'm not going to give them the opportunity to thirst for knowledge here. Yeah, that's fine. Slows them down. Because in all honesty, Tameshi's not how we're going to win against mono blue, right? Tameshi is way too slow to win against mono blue. The only flip side is that like if they counter one of our crucial spells, we can get it back. But honestly, once again, the... See? Look at that. Wow. Wow. That is impressive. All right, let's go ahead and play our tap land. And we still have the ossification going. That's... Oh, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're still... It's not like we're taking over the game. We still have a 1-1. They still have plenty of other things to play. But it makes me feel a little bit better at the fact that we had to play that with no, like... We're not worried about anything, right? Let's go here. And we don't get anything back with Heliod. So I think we still just hold and draw at the end of their turn? Or do we not? Play Heliod for no value seems very lackluster. So let's draw here. And they didn't draw at the end of their turn either. So they're literally just holding on to a bunch of counter magic. Which is very interesting the way they played that out. Let's play the basic. Attack again. I mean, we're giving them plenty of turns, unfortunately. Playing Heliod doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. I mean, it speeds up the clock, but we know they're holding counter magic. Ugh. All right. Well, it's pretty good for him. I wonder if I should have just played it. I'm not sure. It does change the clock, right? We're giving plenty of turns. But I like the slight idea that if we play a kill spell and they counter it, right, then we can play Heliod and get it back, get a little bit of card advantage. But they're starting to get to the point of mana base where they can counter more than one spell. Yep. I don't think bouncing it does us any good here. We're going to go with ossification over existence, because if we existence, then we only have the mana. They negate it where they can negate it and then still make disappear the second one. All right, cool. We like that. They left on top. Attack for 1. Witness protection. Essence scatter. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Because resolving this would have put them in a very awkward spot. They've been pitching the 2 bounce spells. Yeah, I think... Man. I think we just given it too many turns. I think that's what it's going to boil down to, honestly. This is Ward 2. Okay. So I don't know how this works. Okay, no. Alright, it's still... So circle will not hit that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with... Play this. Play the ward. Alright, let's go this way. And then that still gives us the ability to... No, it doesn't, because they're gonna pay for the... They're gonna make sure we pay for the ward first, right? Alright, well... Super interesting. Oh, they're just gonna do the thing again. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, we're stuck like Chuck. We're just gonna lose the card advantage here. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing about Mono Blue. I really don't know how to play this matchup unless we have like a certified game plan towards it. Because, I mean, they're just loaded on cards, right? So we're gonna lose. Split circle. I think if we would have gotten the Heliod down, we may have had a chance to win this. But unfortunately, we don't have the pressure on them. Question is this the list that runs 4 Jins and like only 2 terrors, right? It works. Justification. Grab one of them. Play Heliod. Grab the other one back. And then hold. And then we can try to circle again, but they have a full grip, right? And they 2-shot us. Okay, they're going to go for the kill here. I can respect that. Yeah. I mean, I guess we didn't die instantly, but I never felt like we were ahead this game. Okay, so they're running the full contingent. Okay. Yeah, they've gone through 40 cards of their deck. We've gone through 18. Yeah, unfortunately, there was no good way around it, I think. I dig it. I dig it. All right. All right, let's try to circle. So we've dealt with... I mean, we did our thing. We just lost the card advantage. That's all this is, unfortunately. And then, of course, with Jin, unless you have a way to clear the graveyard, the later in the game they go, then the more chances they have of one-shotting you. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you would have just jammed out the Heliod. But, I mean, they pitched 2 bounce spells. We had a couple of windows. And actually, you know what's funny? We haven't seen a single make disappear. So I was literally playing around a card that they did not have in their deck, which is kind of funny. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we still have the 2 to get 1. Okay. Auto pay. Auto pay. Oh, it was circle. I am such a nincompoop. It was circle. For some reason, I thought it was ossification. Derp. Oh, I'm such a silly goober. Because we could have played field and got one of them. And then we would have had 2 blockers. So I think we're just dead. Oh, I punted that. I got so deep in the tank. No. Oh, man. Now I feel bad because I think we would have had a chance to win this. We would have gotten 1. If they had a bounce, we had a chump blocker. Of note as well, we didn't get either of our things. Man, oh, that bums me out so bad. That bums me out so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, pay the ward. Yeah, it's the only way we win, so we gotta do it. Oh, man. I can't believe I punted that. We 100%... Because we had 4 mana, so we could have played the Stasis and paid the 2. They didn't have another counterspell. They have Negate that resolves. Oh, man. I am such a boob. That is so funny. Good game. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I literally, I went so far in the tank because I was talking to you guys that I literally 100% thought it was an ossification. They were the make disappear, so we played around them correctly. All right, cool. Jedi. Hunt. All right, this one looks great. Yeah, I'm really happy with this hand. Let's keep this. And let's lead off with the beach. Beach into coast into companion on. Okay, cool. I like this. I like this. Look at that. So, slightly poor sequencing, right? I don't think we're punished too bad. We'll hold on to that. Well, I mean, 1 card left in hand. Let's just play Catilda. Sure. I think that's fine. Getting her underneath the radar, I think is okay. We'll leave up Deluge this turn. May just go ahead and play Haunting, actually. We'll see if they leave up mana. I think this could be a trick. The last thing we want to do is get our Haunting countered. So I think we're going to... oh, Dimir. Proliferate. Okay, yeah, we're got Haunting here. Haunting, get a buff here. And now we're in a pretty good spot, right? Because Circle is going to get rid of their... They could just be like Esper Walker's domain? Exile. Pretty good, pretty good. Aha. Let's go tap land. Play another Catilda. Yeah, I think we could Tilda again. They're very much. I like having something on the board so they can't just play a Vraska and have like a clear board, right? I think putting threats on the board is fine here. Here's the Vraska. They're gonna kill Catilda. That ramps us, and nothing great, unfortunately. So I think we lead off with Deluge. Deluge gives us a Spirited Companion and a Seal. Seal will cleanly deal with Vraska. Companion will get us a creature and draw us a card. Oh, we get 2 cards, so derp. I don't even know why I thought about that. We can go here. Let's deal with Vraska. We put her into the graveyard. I think that's okay. We're hitting our land drops. And attack them. And then next turn we can kind of pop off a little bit. Because she's 5. We could put it on... Yeah, this is... They hit the wrong creature, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, man, that's... We go here, it's just a buff. So let's go here. It's not enough to kill them, so I think it's correct. We get to draw. Let's go here. Attack for 2. And... yeah, we want this guy to go to the graveyard. Versus drawing. They don't really run board wipes. I'm going to play it. Oops. Oh, that's right. They get buffed per spirit, not enchantment. That was my bad. I punted a little bit there. But I also played a little bit quicker than I was thinking. Because we have enough mana, so I think it's fine. If they do something that wipes the board here, I think we're still okay with it. Because then we just immediately fire off the Judge. Alright. This is getting them there. So now they have a hard counter, right? We have to keep that in mind. Draw for 1. Yep. So they're popping off. Do we have to target something? There's the buff. Exile target creature an opponent controls. Alright, cool. So we could just play this to trigger that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do this. Trigger to get enchantment. Okay, so that 1 damage actually mattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might as well play the coast. Pull her out. Put it here. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we had enough. Nice. Cool. Alright, we got there. I'll take it. This one can't work. Not with 2 lands. I don't trust it. We're gonna mulligan. Alright, this is better. Keep this and... tuck the excavation. Let's go Surgical Bay into Plains. See if they counter this. They do not. Oh, maybe what they have is a bounce spell here. Alright. I don't feel comfortable running Catilda out into open mana. So I think we're just going to play the Surgical Bay and pass. And they didn't draw, so they're leaving up removal. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and slow roll this. Catilda's not going to do much for us here, right? Which is unfortunate because now I'm feeling like those Hallowed Hauntings on the first hand would have been nice, but not with 2 lands. Like, that hand was way too expensive. So a control list. I'm gonna draw here. We have enough lands in hand. I think cashing this in when it's convenient is good for us. Oh man. Do we run this out though? Do we run this out? Do they have counter magic? They haven't played a creature. This is their deluge turn though. I'm gonna send it back. I'm gonna hold the haunting. Haunting is how we win this game. Yep. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm not gonna draw here. Play a land and attack. One, two, three. And then next turn we could play a land and at least play around one counter spell. Farewell. That really makes me not want to play Hallowed Haunting though. Like, really does it. Would be nice if we draw our Heliod. That resolves, which scares me. So they have a farewell. Of course, our deck is significantly weaker against the list that has no creatures, right? Still not going to play Catilda into a board wipe. We're just going to keep picking them off at one. They have to play their win con, and we have answers to planeswalkers and creatures. So, you know, we'll see what's up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're still going to draw. I know they're frustrated. See, that's the problem though, right? Is that now that we played Hallowed Haunting, they have no reason to discard their farewell. No reason. So interesting they don't have card draw though. What an interesting series of events. There, buddy. Can't be that difficult. So what's funny is we had the mana that if we had kept our excavation, is it still on the bottom, right? We had no reason to shuffle. We could have literally been bouncing and replaying that. And just keep hitting our land drops. But we'll draw. Play our land, send it back. Once again, because they have access to board wipes, I mean, I guess we could potentially play Catilda, let them kill her, and then put it here. And there's some value to be had there. We'll see if we draw another one. If we draw another Catilda, we'll play it. Another land, okay. Keep making our land drops a Reno. There we go. I like that. Play let's attack. Attack first. Attack first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here. Get a trigger. Man, because of the board wipes, I'm wondering if Stasis Field in this scenario is better than Ossification. Just because it leaves the creature on the board, so if they do a farewell, right? Oh, I guess they could just do enchantment. So yeah, it does. It will probably still first things to pitch are these and keep the things that can hit planeswalkers. I'm gonna hold here. And my reason behind that is we're giving them essentially 4 targets. So if they're gonna board wipe, this would be the time to do it. They have the double white. They haven't hit land, so their hand is all gas. all gas. I think it's quite humorous because at this point, they probably would have saved more life by taking the 2 from the grass than just letting us ping them. Right? Because at the very least, I mean, this guy's gotten him for 7. That's kind of nuts. They can't be frustrated, right? There's no way they're frustrated. Unless that was their one farewell, or they're just drawing to the other one. But we'll slow roll it, right? What I would like to see is a deluge. And then that way we hold that, and when they board wipe, we deluge. Super interesting. So here's the thing, right? We're gonna do this anyways. No. We're fine here. I'm gonna force them to pull the trigger. I'm gonna attack you for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's fine, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling because what's gonna happen is this is gonna replace itself and put 2 more power on the board. Oh. I'll take it. I will take it. 100%. We just played smart there, I guess. Man, I would love to keep his hand, but of course we're on the draw, and this is going to be a mono red opponent, so we just get shellacked. So I think we're going to mulligan this. Okay. All right. This is better. Keep this. I think, so to be clear, I think the correct answer, we can't cast this or this. I think the correct answer is to pitch the Hallowed Haunting. So we have removal, and card draw. But I want a Hallowed Haunting. So I think I'm going to go this way. I'm keeping Deluge. Like, I almost pitched... What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? If we kept that first hand, we would have just gotten dead to rights. Done skis. Now, of course, of note, my friends, that our 1 land is a pain land. So hopefully this is El Feldar. And we're able to exile it. Rimpulse. There's the Feldon. Dude, we're in so much trouble. So much trouble. And we had 2 Catildas, but I think the Catildas were going to die. So we at least get a slight reprieve here, right? Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. Which is funny, because we have a ton of 2-mana removal. Ton of it. And unfortunately, it's not going to make it. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. That is a bummer. We have a fairly solid mana base, too.
Oh, I've never
Yeah, we're
crushed a wedding
in
like
all
this
kinds of
before.
trouble right now.
Watch me.
Isn't it funny how that works out sometimes? Like, literally, our whole deck is 2-mana removal spells. We go up against the control deck that has no creatures. We get all our removal. Yeah, I guess we just gotta risk it for the biscuit, man. So we're taking 1, 2, 3 damage minimum. They're gonna discard this, pitch the land to get more damage. 1, 2, 3. They didn't discard, so that's not land. So we're taking minimum of 5 this turn. And another one. Okay. So we need... Here we need to draw... I think we're just dead.
Give a toast.
So what we
I'd love
need
to.
is we need a stasis field. So we can shut this guy off. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Take 1 damage to get rid of her. We have a blocker here. Take 3. And yeah, good game. Yeah, man, it just bad draw. A bad draw is all it was, and mono red capitalizes on that, right? But I was right about being mono red with that first hand.